Hello everyone, my name is Rebecca and welcome to another video. In today's video I am going to be doing a currently reading / exciting adventure at the end. So stick around for that one. So I have quite a few books here. I say a few books, I've got 3 books and my Kindle. So we all know how this is going to go. So on my Kindle I'm still reading A Tale for the Time Being by Ruth Ozeki. However, that is because I keep reading other books instead. So I've recently read Flawed by Cecilia Ahern on here. I've also read Evo Nation by KJ Chapman, who is actually quite nice from what I gather on Goodreads and Twitter and things like that. I believe she might also have a book channel, I'm not too sure. I've also been reading, what else have I been reading? I've got Evo Shift to read as well. I also have Last Light, which is an e-arc. Nina is Not Okay by, who is it? I'll leave the link down below, but she's a female comedian who lives in the UK and she's so funny and I can't remember her name, but I'll leave the link down below. And I've also got My Name is Leon, which I've just accidentally opened. So I have quite a few e-arcs and I've got things like Black Eyed Susans and all that on my Kindle as well that I need to read, and I'm still currently reading A Tale for the Time Being because everything else keeps getting in the way. So yeah, anyway, on to my physical books. So I am still reading A Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin. Still reading it, still driving me insane, and still not finished. I'm a little bit further forward in that I have read possibly 40 pages since the last time I mentioned it on my channel. This will be going up before another video about unfinished books, where in that one I was so far along page wise. I've read more since then, it's just this is going up before that video because pre-filming and scheduling and editing. Yeah, I'm a busy woman, I need to do these things. So yeah, I'm on page 664 as of the 15th of May, which is today I believe, or the 16th of May, the 16th of May. As of the 16th of May, I'm on 664 pages, and I also discovered that the book ends, where does it end? The book ends here, it ends on page 780, so I have 120 pages left before I hit the appendix. And let's be honest, who reads the appendix? So I have 100 and however many pages it was that I've just said left to go, and I'm hoping to get it done. My deal of finishing it before I go on holiday in August still stands, and hopefully I can get it done sooner than that because I am picking this one up more on the side when I'm at home as opposed to my other books, which is always good. It's always good. The next book I have is The Man in the High Castle by Philip K. Dick. I am on to page 82 and this just isn't really doing it for me. I'm past the 50-page mark that I set myself usually for, like, if I'm enjoying it by that point, and I think I was enjoying it. I've just put it down and just haven't picked it back up, so I'm not too sure whether or not I'm going to carry on with this one, which is a shame because I really wanted to read it and I was really looking forward to it. It might be a case of picking it back up and having another go, maybe from where I'm up to, because I never leave it at like a stupid point. I normally leave it at like after an event has happened or at the end of a chapter, but at the minute it looks like I've left it at a stupid point. And finally, the last current read I have is in this beautiful package. So I recently received my first ever physical ARC. I receive e-arcs quite often from NetGalley, as in I get approved for them when I request them, but never ever ever have I had a physical ARC. And when Vicky sent me the Mandala books, I emailed her and let her know when my video went live about them, and then she was like, well, I'm also working on PR for a book and this is the book, blah 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 blah. She let me know all about it and things like that, and I was like, actually that sounds quite interesting. And this is a YA/fantasy novel, I want to say, because it includes time travel mixed with martial arts and has the tragic tale at the start of it. So for that, it's like a YA fantasy and it's quite interesting for me, and that is The Sword That Saves a Stamstone novel by Ambrose Merrill, or Merrill even, Ambrose Merrill. I have actually marked this as my currently reading book on Goodreads. I am about halfway through, if not just over, 127. I'm about halfway through, yeah, and I'm really enjoying it so far. It is a little bit battered and bruised because I did take it out of the packaging and just dumped it in my bag, and I kind of felt bad for that. But it's in pretty good nick at the minute. This book comes out on May the 27th, 2016. And this book is about a boy named Sam, obviously, because it's a Sam Stone novel, which hopefully means there's going to be more. Please tell me there's going to be more, because I'm loving it so far. Sam has two sisters, and when the parents die, it means that they then go into foster care, and they get split up. Sam's sisters go to one home and he goes to another, and his sisters have then had to be moved around constantly because Sam's found out where they are, and he's been wanting to go and visit them, and he's gone on his own terms and went and visited them without going through the right sort of streams of people and contacts and things like that. So he's went off his own back and visited them, causing them to be moved around. So at the start of the book we find ourselves following Sam as he's trying to find where his sisters are, and as he sets out to find them, he happens to stumble upon a man named Kensho. And Kensho is a Aikido teacher, and this book follows Sam as he learns and trains for Aikido, and his sister, the Aikido class is where he gets to see his sisters, because Kensho is so nice in the sense of saying, yes, you can come and, you know, they can come and use this as a meet-up place, they're under my supervision, they're not going to do anything stupid, until we see some other stuff going on, because it's told in the third person. Yeah, in the third person, so he, she, they is third person, isn't it? Yeah, and we as the, you're not really a narrator, so as the author, as the reader, we follow the story of Sam. We also follow Kensho, and we find out that not all is as it seems with Kensho. They have to travel back in time, and we find out something quite revelationary about Kensho and about his Aikido master and about Sam and how they all interlink nicely. And yeah, I'm currently at that point now where the major thing has just happened, as in Sam has travelled back in time for the first time ever, and I'm like, whoa, if that was me, I'd be like, what the hell is going on? You can stop being silly now, that kind of thing, you know, it's all a joke. Great way of setting up the scene, guys, blah 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 blah. And I'm really enjoying it, actually. So I've got 11 days to read this, and hopefully I'm going to do it by then, because I'm not at work today or tomorrow, and even when I am at work I'm commuting quite a bit, so hopefully I'll get this read. I'm up to chapter 32, and when I've finished it there will be a review on Goodreads, possibly on my blog, and hopefully on my channel. Depends how organised I am, but definitely on Goodreads. I'm really enjoying this one. Okay, so now that we've found out what I'm currently reading, which is quite a few things, now onto the exciting and unplanned adventure. And it's nothing like travelling to the other side of the world or going travelling or anything like that. It is surrounding this book. This is a lined notepad, and it's got the date on the top and things like that, and it's not journaling. I have decided to take the plunge and go into writing. I don't know how just yet, but it's something that's been playing on my mind for a while, and I think using something like this, just a little A5 notebook, which was 49p in Home Bargains, is definitely the way to go, because it means I can take it with me when I'm on the go. I can cross things out, I can put the date on it so I know when I start new bits, and I keep having ideas but then I keep forgetting to write them down, so when it comes to me then writing them down later on, I forget what the ideas were. So hopefully I can get things written down and be writing an exciting adventure. I don't know how it's going to go or whether I'm going to stick to it. I just thought I'd share that with you, because we're at that point now where I've been doing BookTube for 18 months and my followers are starting to grow more frequently, like they're going up and up and up and up, and I'm hoping that people will have writing tips, or you know, if I get like into a bit of a slump with reading or writing, you guys be like, come on, you can do it. So hopefully when I start writing, I can start posting writing updates as well. Yeah, that is pretty much it for this video, I think. I don't know where I'm going to go with this, or whether it's even going to happen. The premise and the attitude is there for it. I'm just not having much luck at the minute with writing. So yeah, that is it for today's video, guys. Let me know down below if you've read either A Game of Thrones or The Man in the High Castle, or if you too have received an arc of The Sword That Saves. I would love to meet more people that have, and yeah, let me know if you think I should probably finish this and when it gets better, because I have heard that the second book is worse than the first book, and if that is the case then I am totally screwed with A Game of Thrones. So yeah, Anyway, that's it for now, guys. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all soon with another video. Bye. So on my Kindle, I will get my words today. I will get them out.